Yeah. So we're going to be going over our trades from last week. The first trade that we took of the week is on gold. We made $275. Let's just look at that trade really quickly. This was a supply and demand trade, and oh, interesting. This is really good because it looks like we waited until we actually came back to the zone rather than getting in here, right here. We actually waited until we came back to the zone and we got in here. And so our stop loss is set here. And we got out for a 1-to-1. So this was a trade that was actually really, really good. This worked out extremely well. Wow. I'm very surprised. Nah, I'm not surprised. But this was a really good trade. Yeah, so that was the Monday last week. Our trade on Tuesday was actually a loss. And let's see what happened. This was on gold as well. We tried to go long. Let me see. Let's zoom in and see what happened. Huh, this is interesting because it looks as though I see where we went wrong here. So it looks like our trend was up, right? We were going up. We were doing higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. We were doing higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher highs, higher lows, highest high, lower low, lower high, lower low. I don't know what possessed me to take longs here when really this was the trend showing me that it could no longer hold up. So really and truly we should have been looking for shorts once we had broken here. Once we had broken down here, should have been looking for shorts. Dang, but we actually ended up going long. So I guess maybe here I was like, well, it's possible that we can. Let me see. I was probably saying like maybe this is what's going on, but we never even tapped the zone. Like we tapped it here, but this is not the direction. Our trend had changed on us. I think that was the first time that happened. So really and truly what we should have been doing was looking at this zone, which is actually extra strong. Money could have been made here, let me tell you, because I should have shorted once we closed here. Stop loss over here, 1-to-1, boom. That should have been the trade. And then it's the fact that throughout this whole day, we just kept going down. This had potential to almost be a 1-to-5, which is crazy. I am not at the point where I'm holding trades that long, but like that's just crazy to see that that's possible. So for future, Shanae. But yeah, so this is the trade. And then yes, we lost money on this one. Fast forward to the next couple hours, it seems like we took another trade to try to make maybe make some money back. Maybe I saw another opportunity. It seems like we did because we made $400. Let me see what exactly we did. This was on M&Q. I guess we were done with gold for the day. We weren't short. Let's see why. Let's see why we decided to go short. So to me, this is kind of like, I mean, I probably saw something. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the trend here was to go short. This is just really risky though, since M and Q was really like wonky. Um oh, I see what happened. Okay. So I saw, what did we see? We saw a breakup structure here, right? It also broke this structure. So I guess we said in our heads, okay, well, if we can come back to this zone, we'll get in on a trade. And so it did. And we went short. So we got in here, stop loss over here, and this hit a 1 to 2. So this was a really good trade. I only stuck in here for a 1 to 1. So that was a good trade. But yeah, so that zone was actually quite strong that it held. But let's continue on and see, because I know I had taken a loss that looked kind of similar to that. So I was like, I don't know. I want to see what I rated this on the 13th. On the 13th, this was. I rated this an A plus. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Yes. So, okay. Right. No, we did see that. Yeah, I rated it an A plus trade, especially because of what I had seen earlier today when I was talking about how we literally could have seen the trend shift and got in on sells, but instead we were trying to go long. Like we should have seen this occur. And so maybe, let me see, what did we see? I'm over here trying to dissect all of this right now. Maybe I should just finish the video. No, but I really am trying to understand. Did the trend change? No, it didn't change. It was just something that was a little bit further than usual, you know? Yeah, we were still short. Anyways. All right, so on to the next trade. So that was the 13th. Now the next day, we had a green day. We were going short on the mini Nasdaq, micro Nasdaq, the micro Nasdaq, micro E mini Nasdaq on MNQ, and we were going short because why? Because we saw that our trend was going down. So like obviously we need to trade with the trend. So here is what we did on. We've been having a lot of trades like this. Okay, yeah. So here's what we did on the 14th. We got in because we saw a break up the structure here. So we drew our zone right about here. It was a strong zone too because we noticed we have these long candles. But yeah, so we went short, got in. Hold up. Oh, open is red. Okay. Got in here, set our stop loss, and then we got out right about here. Really and truly, we should have been holding for one. I don't know if that's right. But so that was the trade. This actually went on to hit a 1 to about to about 3, really and truly, before coming back up and stopping us out. Damn, man, when the trade is good, the trade is good. Need to be like really figuring out how to take these like levels. Like, damn, Is it the size of the candles that make this such a strong zone that causes so much selling pressure when it hits it? What is it about these trades that cause them to do 1 to 2s, 1 to 3s, 1 to 5s? What is it about these trades? All right, so moving along onto the next day that I traded, which was the 16th. This is so crazy because I remember when this day came, I was like, I don't even think I'm gonna trade. I had skipped the day before the 15th, and the 16th came, and I was like, well, it really kind of looks a bit confusing. I didn't exactly know what was going on, what the trend was, and that's bad. That's literally like going against everything that my system stands for. And it's like, do you want to make money? Do you want to be a profitable trader? Like what I don't even understand. Like, so yeah. Um Sorry. So we were going short. We were going short on the MNQ, and I could see why we were going short. We were temporarily going down here. However, it's like nothing was really completely clear. We had this previous zone, and it hadn't technically been touched. I think that's what I was thinking. We had this zone come like this. Okay, I see what occurred. Right. So I remember this. I went in, I believe, at about this candle here. I think I saw this one though, and I was like, oh yeah, that's some really serious, strong selling pressure. And it's not that it was a bad zone, it's just the entry was bad. The entry was bad. Why was the entry bad? Why was the entry bad? Well, I entered here. My stop normally when I take these trades is right at the break of the candle that I enter in, or even the next one prior, at the candle prior. I was not interested in putting my stop all the way at the end of the zone. I just simply don't do that. Had I done that, we would have hit a 1 to 1 perfectly fine. We would have even gone on to hit a 1 to 1.5. We would have even gone on. No, I'm kidding. We didn't go that far. But that was just crazy. I don't. And then this made me think, like, hey, should I start placing my stop loss at the end of the zone, or should I just keep doing what I have been doing? And as per my back testing, we've been fine placing our stop loss at the candle that we enter in. We've been good. It's been something that works for me. Yeah, so I don't want to stop doing that. I just think that was just one of the trades that didn't really work out in my favor. And honestly, I cannot be mad because not everything, it's a probabilities game. But I am upset that I got in and I didn't exactly know what the direction was for the day. That was what I don't like. Yeah, I don't love that. I don't love that I did that. So, so yeah, this was not a plus in my head. This was not a plus because I didn't know what the trend was for today. Really and truly, I feel like I just saw a zone and decided to short off of the zone. And that's not how you should be playing this game. So, if it doesn't feel right, if it doesn't look high probability, just don't take it. Just follow the system and the process. And yeah, so that's what we plan to do come Tuesday. I'm not taking any trades tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be Monday, the 19th. And yeah, Who wants to trade on Martin Luther King Day, especially when the market is going to be closing early? I know people are going to be probably not trading anyway, so volume's probably not going to be great. But yes, I will. My next video will probably be on next weekend, so we can review the trades that we take this coming week. So stick around if you care. Okay, bye.